peace, but talking peace. And walk the streets where artsy markets be. Many promoters rub my liver, yo, they talk is cheap. Right. Across the street, I see a couple cats sparking beef. Lost in me essence of urban youth and heat for cheap prices. I operate my devices. Transmit through speakers to communicate what life is. Giving more than just my two bare knuckles to fight with. Spirit motivated to elaborate that Christ lifts. I'm a fan of the slam dance, passion and movement. When the chains loosen, crash course exclusive. Landscape destructive with a love for trying to build. Start from scratch to accurately capture what I feel. I'm ill from a contagious sickness. I'm in the midst of individuals channeling energy so intense that it's instant upon exposure. Ready to strike like the cobra. I contend for what I know is truth until the game. Oh, now.
You're listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. The show is coming up in about 2 minutes. Don't go away. Stay tuned. Check it. Identify with the positive vibe. Optimist opportunities, not opting to offer options. Dangerous mind with a clear conscience. Open up and you might get it. That's right. I said it. Running before the test. I find you living lightheaded. Pure thought, mic check, tenant. Put it in it. Abraham descendant. Better reckon it. Isolate your style so you're not tempted to blend it with the temperament of the popular developing tenement to skill. That's why I make sure my step to the rhythm's original. Skip the bullseye. Common vision ends up in crowded centers. An orthodox approach, so I aim for the outer edges. It's about to be on and popping. Show coming up in about a minute and a half. Stay tuned.
Now on and on, I'm on an odyssey, auditing the product of modern artistry. Don't bother me, I'm honestly starting too hard into all of the common songs. I'm talking of problems, but never commenting on proper ways to solve. Call a response from the audience is all the Darwinies have started all against Solomon. Said it, our investments would expose the hearts and tenants. Obvious for all this, all the
You're locked and loaded and listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Y'all don't hear me though. The show is coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Saw a bit of numbers while the crowd was getting lost in it. The gathering for unity has proved to be the start of it. Hip-hop is an economist, so like I'll have a problem with it. Can't we all just play our role and live the way that God intended? Cause see when the song is ended, try not to be all offended. I'm calling the shots intending to water the land in me.
Stewart Media and Entertainment, let's go!
Yo, check this out. Wait till they pick up the phone. Check this out.
Hello, Puppet Factory.
Yeah. Can I speak to Dan Patrick or Colin Cowherd or Skip Ballas or that ninja Stephen A. Smith?
Nah, bruh. They not here.
Hey, yo, tell them. Dougie Stewart and the Stewie said, since they think they show hot and they sports talk, guy talk soldiers, tell them we'll go to war.
Listen up, sports talk show fans and Puppet Factory refugees. Tired of predictable rants, relentless bullfish, and politically correct propaganda? No worries. Doug Stewart to the rescue.
Oh, punk-ass Tom Brady?
The police think they can shoot a ninja in the back just because he's a ninja? I say...
Yes, sir!
Get the hell out of here with that scripted sports talk radio, because you just entered the TDSS zone.
Ball peanuts for you! Tell the truth and shame the devil!
I don't know what they want from me. I feed them, and I clothe them, and I rejuvenate them. That's inflation, baby.
Buckle up, boys and girls, and get ready to ride raw with the realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in the world. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
Yes!
Talk that in my ear, but that shit come down here. Anyone else that won't you control
trust it, ain't no fear. You can talk that in my ear. Okay, all right now, my bigger what today. Ain't no more playing.
Let's go, Stewies, let's go. Nice. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. Thank you for joining your boy on the Doug Stewart Show. The realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in America. Sometimes too real. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you, man. Man, we made it. We made it. Hey, Fab, bring it back. Nice. Yeah, welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. What's today's date? February 17, 2017. Thank you for joining your boy. We're going to have a lot of fun, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. We're going to have a lot of fun, man. I sit back, man, and I listen to these shows, man, at night. You know, a lot of times I go back and I read the chat messages, man. And yesterday I went back and read the chat messages. What in the fuck was going on yesterday in the chat room? Holy shit. What was going on? It was Sodom and Gomorrah yesterday in the chat room. Sodom and Gomorrah. It was Sodom and Gomorrah. But that's all right, man. It's Friday. All is forgiven. God damn. Oh. So we got this chat room, man. Speaking of which, I guess I need to tell people, if you're new to the show, man. First of all, if you're new to the show, there's a couple things I need you to do. I need you to go to Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an R. Search and find the Doug Stewart Show. Once you find it, hit the follow button. That's very important that you hit that follow button so that when this show or any other show on the network goes live, you'll get an alert. And the second thing I need you to do is click on the chat bubble. There's a little chat bubble icon like in the comic books. Click on that, and when you do that, you enter into a whole new world. I call it the fantasy island of sports and guy chat, and its inhabitants, the people inside that chat room, I call them the Stewies. Yeah. And so post your thoughts in the chat room. I read it all throughout the show. It makes this the most interactive sports and guy talk show in America. And once again, the chat room is usually a pleasant place where people talk about sports and have some fun and meet and greet. But yesterday, man, the chat room took a turn for debauchery. It was Sodom and Gomorrah. People were getting a virtual hookup on yesterday in the chat room. You know, naughty selfies and talking about exposing themselves and penis sizes and what? Hey, wait a minute. Look, let me just say this, man. And we grown, and this is grown people show for the most part. I've loosened the reins a little bit. I cuss even a little bit nowadays. But let me say this to the Stewies, the participants in the chat room on Spreaker.com. I run a respectable business. Rein it in a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good. Go ahead and do what you do. Wow. Wow. It was crazy. It was crazy yesterday in the chat room. All right, so this is a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. What we do around here on Fridays is we talk about everything that's coming up on the weekend in the world of sports, entertainment, and beyond. We kind of put an emphasis on football on Friday as well, not being that, you know, that it's not being football season right now. It not being football season right now. So a couple things we will touch upon today. You see the title of today's show. We're going to talk a little bit of All-Star Weekend. Rivas. Right. Darrell Rivas on the run. Yeah. That man is a fugitive of the law. That's the Charles Oakley that I know. Yeah. That's the Charles Oakley that I know. Guess who's fighting this weekend? Doc Rivers overrated and trade deadline talk in the NBA. We'll get into all of that today on the show. We also do a little entertainment segment in hour number 2. We talk about birthdays. We also talk about entertainment stories, a couple of entertainment stories we'll throw out there as well, get some debate, some dialogue going on that. Hour number 3 of the show. Hour number 3 of the show is basically where we take a lot of your chat messages, read a lot of your chat messages. And also today, in the third hour of the show, we got our Boy Penis Award. Yeah, so if you're new once again, man, the Boy Penis Award is an award that we give out every Friday. It goes to the Buster of the Week in sports, entertainment, and beyond. We actually take nominations, and then we put this poll together. You can actually vote on the Buster of the Week in sports, entertainment, and beyond. Once again, we call it the Boy Penis Award. It's a long, explanation on the name. I don't want to get into it right now, but just ask somebody in the chat room. They'll tell you. But your nominees for this week's Boy Penis Award are Donald Trump, a.k.a. the Orange Dude. Look, man, I don't have a lot of commentary for this cat, man. I mean, y'all have heard me rail against him and talk about how insane the whole prospect of him being president, and then after winning the presidency, it just continues, and it seems like it gets more and more ridiculous every single day. Yesterday may have been the icing on the cake. That nigga crazy. Donald Trump is insane, man. We actually have an insane man running the country. We have a delusional man running the country. America went out and voted, at least on the Electoral College. They went out and they voted for this guy to run the country, and he's insane. Delusional. He's delusional. So y'all nominated Donald Trump for a lot of things. It's not even one thing that he did this week. He's done a lot of things. And yesterday, once again, was the icing on the cake, a little press conference that he had. Y'all also nominated James Dolan for all of the Charles Oakley tomfoolery. Yes. Carlos Santana. And what Carlos Santana did, legendary musician, what does he play, guitar, music artist. He basically said, I don't know why it came up. I guess it came up because of the Grammys were this past weekend, and Beyonce performed, or whatever she did, whatever the hell Beyonce did. But Carlos Santana said that she's not a good singer. And listen, I vehemently disagree. I think that Beyonce is a better stage performer than she is singer. Like, if you had to compare them, I think that she's a better stage performer than singer, But guess what? Her singing is great. I've heard Beyonce sing live before. So I don't know where that's coming from. You know what it kind of feels like to me, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. See, Santana's a real musical artist, and it kind of reminds me, you remember a couple of days ago I was trying to make this comparison about natural athletes and kind of like engineered athletes. Like I gave the example of Kevin Durant being just a natural basketball player. You can tell he grew up on the playground and he got good and is the player he is today from the playground, whereas LeBron James is a guy that, is very mechanical to a large degree. He's a great player. I'm not saying LeBron's not a great player, but LeBron looks